Welcome back, beautiful tri-state area. You're listening to A Moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York, iHeartRadio. I'm your host, Zen Sams. Up next in the Hydration with Heart segment, brought to you by Once Upon a Coconut. Today, we have the pleasure of speaking with the beautiful Jessica Markowski. She's a luxury real estate agent and leading cast member of Netflix's Owning Manhattan. She's born to Polish immigrants and raised in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. She's a native New Yorker with a tireless work ethic and a deep love for the city. Beyond her real estate career, she's built a substantial online following as a fashion influencer. And in her spare time, Jessica enjoys spending time with her fiance and her Cavapoo puppy, Romeo. Dear friends, join me now as we delve inside the inspiring life of Jessica Markowski, chatting real estate, reality TV, and her hydration secrets. Welcome to the show, superstar.
So nice to be here. It's my first time doing a live segment like this, so I'm excited.
Well, so excited to have you on. You're a seasoned professional. You've done not only media once, twice, but reality TV, and you've been a fashion model. Wow, what an incredible career. So, Jessica, I'm going to dive right in. So, reality TV has a powerful impact on personal branding. In fact, a study by Forbes revealed that reality TV stars can see a 50% increase in their social media following and engagement within 6 months of a show airing. Now, how has your presence on Owning Manhattan influenced your real estate business and personal brand? And more importantly, how has being on the show changed your life and your real estate career?
Well, it took us 48 hours to hit top 5. So, my life has changed literally in 48 hours. The recognition, especially Owning Manhattan, having such a big presence in New York City. I step on the subway, people know who I am. I step into Starbucks, people know who I am. So the recognition and just solely the recognition that it's had here in New York City and around the world. You talk Poland, Israel, Canada. I have so much fans coming up to me all the time because we've been out for probably around a month now. Just the recognition and the effect that Netflix has had on our lives has been just instrumental to not only fame, but also to business. I'm generating so much business through this that I couldn't thank less for Ryan for putting me on the show.
Wow, that's such an incredible story. You are a trailblazer, and I'm so incredibly proud that, number one, you're a woman in this industry. Not easy to make it on multiple levels. You've trekked through. You're beautiful. That also works against you in our industry. But the fact that you're so committed and so talented, that's the driving force. And I think there's a lot of women listening to you right now, looking up to you, seeing you as a role model, which brings me to skincare. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. Jess, you know this better than anyone else. The global market value is valued at over $140 billion. And that was back in 2020. So imagine what it is now, right? 4 years later. We don't have the stats yet, but I'm sure they're out there. Now, in such a competitive space, personal endorsements from influencers like yourself can sway a lot of consumer choices significantly. As someone who is constantly in the public eye, how do you keep your skin looking so flawless? I mean, are there any special products or routines that you swear by?
So it all stems to the way I was raised. My grandma, when she came to America with my mom, they always used Nivea. It's my hidden little secret. I think it's such a great product and I exfoliate every single day. But it's so important to moisturize your skin. And Nivea is my best friend when it comes to skincare.
I hear you. They have that in Greece. And my grandmother, who's Greek, she grew up, that was the answer to everything. Got a skin burn? Nivea.
Yes.
Your skin is dry? Nivea.
Yes.
Whatever ailment we had skin-wise, that little blue jug with the white letters was always there. I hear you.
I still use it.
Same.
Guilty. And also for removing makeup. It's great too.
Yes.
I'm thinking through Nivea girl.
All right, there you go. Now, coconut water, we're going to shift a bit, has become a popular health trend with the market expected to reach close to $10 billion this year alone. And it's known for its hydrating properties. It's a favorite among celebrities and athletes. Now, coconut water, more importantly, if we get into it, has a lot of hydration benefits. But how has it become a part of your daily wellness routine, especially during those either long filming days or showing, apartment to apartment?
Sure. So I had a rude awakening this year that my doctor said I don't drink enough water because I'm not a kind of girl that loves and reaches out for a water bottle. So my best choice is to drink coconut water. It always reminds me to stay hydrated, not only for skin, but for fueling your body. It's important to eat, but also to remind yourself that whether it's water or coconut water. It's so important to have those electrolytes that I'm very thankful for through coconut water. I just had a rude awakening. So it's like, oh, water is like my best friend to get me through the crazy days of showings, running around New York City, thick and through all the time. Water is something that we all need to remind ourselves that we need to stay hydrated.
Yeah, and I love that you said electrolyte replacement.
Mm-hmm.
That's key. One can
Yes.
of coconut water has close to 400 milligrams, which is what the equivalent of like 3 bananas. Who's eating 3 bananas in a row?
Not me.
Now, reality TV, yeah, me either. Reality TV often reveals unexpected facets of one's personality. Interestingly enough, according to a survey by the Journal of Broadcasting and Electronic Media, 63% of reality TV participants report learning new things about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
What's the most surprising thing you've learned about yourself throughout this reality TV journey?
Yeah, I never did a reality TV show before, so I'm more amateur compared to, people who have done this before. I think doing a reality TV show, it like reminds me to stay true to who I am. Because sometimes you're pressured or you don't think about things, but I think going forward in season 2, I really want to always like set a reminder to myself, like, would I say this? Do I stand by that? Who am I as a person? It's very important when it comes to doing reality TV.
Wow, you definitely have a passion for this, to have the patience for this.
Yeah.
Now, Manhattan's luxury real estate market is one of the most competitive in the world, with the average price per square foot well exceeding $1,800, and people think that that's even high. But in fact, for us, it's normal. Amidst this glamour, there are always memorable moments, I have to say, without a doubt. You show some of the most luxurious properties in Manhattan. Do you have any funny or memorable stories from your time on the reality TV show Owning Manhattan?
I think the most memorable moment for me was the shot that I don't remember which episode it was, but the shot where we were at the Huron, a new development that we represent over at Sirhan, where I put on, our cap to protect ourselves, and then we spoke in our native language to really sell to our clientele. And because I grew up in the neighborhood where the Huron is located, which is in Greenpoint, and being able to speak in my native language, which is Polish, it was like that full circle moment of, wow, I grew up here. I'm selling this beautiful new development that we have and also speaking in my native language. It was a full circle moment for me that I was like, oh my God, is this real? Is this actually happening? That was a very, to the core, most important moment for me.
Yeah, because at that point, it's mom and grandmom that are proud of you, and that makes the difference, right?
Yeah, because you're not only selling real estate, but I'm selling it in my native language, so my parents get to see that I'm like speaking and, thank
And
you
you're
to
a
Polish school.
well-respected professional.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
I
so
love it.
It was cool. It was cool.
Now, stress management is crucial for high-achieving professionals like yourself.
Mhm.
American Psychological Association found that 75% of adults experience moderate to high levels of stress. And come on, like, who doesn't experience stress? The city alone, walking out of your apartment or your condo stresses you. So balancing a thriving real estate career and a popular reality TV show must be quite hectic, to say the least.
Yeah.
How do you manage stress? How do you ensure you stay hydrated and healthy?
I'm forever thankful for having a fiance who has a master's in psychology from Harvard. So that helps for sure. He gears me in all the right directions, and having a good support system, whether it's your significant other and family and, coworkers, to get you through those crazy hectic days that we don't really showcase so much on social media. But, there are moments, Jordana knows, I cried 2 days ago, but, there are moments where we experience, the good, bad, ugly, as I say in the trailer. But the way I stay intact with who I am is having the best support system and to stay hydrated and eat. Those are my secret sauces.
Now let's shift to pets.
Mm-hmm.
Now, pets definitely reduce stress levels. I got a little guy, Elvis, at home on my own.
What kind of dog do you
He's a
have?
Shih Tzu.
Oh.
And studies show that spending time with your pets lowers cortisol levels and increases the feelings of happiness, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So we hear you have a cute Cavapoo named Romeo.
Yes. So funny enough,
how do you find time to relax and charge him with so much with your busy fiance and your schedule? Like, how do you tend to little guy?
I honestly, like, the best investment I could have ever chosen throughout like filming the show. So we got Romeo right before filming, and he was like my little like comfort baby on days where I was just filming so much and just coming home to this like precious little angel who has like nothing but love to give to you. I just love Romeo so much.
I can
Very thankful
tell.
for
I can
him.
hear it in your voice.
Yeah.
Viewers love behind the scenes insights.
Yeah.
So can you give us a sneak peek into any upcoming episodes, or even any projects outside of this that you're excited about? Maybe a little bit
Sure.
of gossip or behind
Yeah,
the scenes
so
tidbit.
I'm avoiding gossip, but I'm very excited. I have a new townhouse on the Upper East Side right now. I have a new Tribeca listing coming up in 2 weeks, I would say, on Washington Street. I'm really excited about that. There's projects coming in nonstop every single day just because of virtue just doing the show. So forever happy and, go, go, go. That's New York City for you. You're constantly doing something new and fresh. Every day I have a new opportunity, all thanks to the show. So yeah, got to stay tuned. Hopefully we'll have a season 2. I have and advise everyone to watch Owning Manhattan on Netflix right now because the more viewers we have now will give us the big push to do season 2. So everyone go watch it
Yeah,
now.
season 1 was highly anticipated,
Yeah.
and it's freshly out. So
Yes.
definitely head to check Owning Manhattan out. Can't wait to check you out in season 2. Thank you so much, Jessica, for sharing your insight and experiences with us today. You were so transparent. Love chatting with you. You're even more beautiful in person than you are online.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to be here with you.
Do check out Jessica directly on the gram at Jessica Markowski. That was our Hydration with Heart segment brought to you by Once Upon a Coconut. You're listening to A Moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York, iHeartRadio. We'll be right back after this.
A Moment of Zen is brought to you by Once Upon a Coconut.
Discover the refreshing taste of 100% pure coconut water that actually tastes great. Naturally sweet with no artificial flavors or added sugar. It's packed with electrolytes to keep you hydrated throughout your day. And with 10% of profits going to charity, every sip makes a difference. Pure taste, pure goodness. Experience nature's Gatorade. Visit Once Upon a Coconut or naturesgatorade.com.